Yeah, it's November, I know. So, despite struggling with art block, I was somehow able to complete 8 attacks this year.
Yippee!
Thank you.
Woohoo!
Thank you very much.
We did it!
Somehow, July always gets away from me, and I just end up like a despondent block of artist nightmare creature doing absolutely anything but drawing. But I really wanted to participate in Artfight this year, even if I wasn't happy with my attacks. So out of pure spite, I did. Artfight. I did Artfight. On the penultimate day.
Boo! Boo, you suck! I hate you!
So this first piece is for an artist named Manisod, who has these awesome characters, Dorian Green and Joan Pristine. Joan's a private eye for the paranormal, and it seems like he ends up in a lot of difficult situations. He and Dorian met as children and walked the same path, enduring some unfortunate stops along the way, to say the least. Dorian tragically perished, and Joan lived under that weight for a long time. So when I was making this, I was thinking about the day they would reunite and how terrible it would probably be, because these stories always are. And the scene in my head was reminiscent of that scene from Snake Eater, in the way the camera cuts back and forth between Snake and the boss, and then it pulls out slowly as the flowers turn red. So that's what I did. And yes, their character permissions said that they're cool with this kind of art, and they seem to like it. I'm not really happy with this at all. I'm not really happy with any of the pieces that I did for this art fight. I'm gonna be honest. The stylization's off. I was trying something new, and I didn't have it quite nailed down yet. But here's the finished panels. They look okay on their own, worse altogether. This one is for Scrabble, who's participating for the first time. Their dragon Sona is super cute, and I love the cowish look to his fluffy face. So it was really fun to draw him. Scrabble the dragon loves reading, drawing, eating, punk rock, and long flights to explore the world. So the idea was to make a set of postcard mementos of random places, but then I got captured by the idea of a dragon getting sick flame tats. So it just kind of became moments rather than postcards. I wonder what he's reading. And the selfie was completely necessary to show off the cute angle they lovingly drew his head in, because he's so cute. Anyway, I spent almost 2 hours just sketching these out. Admittedly, I was filled with hubris and vigor after finishing that first piece, which is an act that takes great effort and discipline. For me, normally, at least. I was spending way too much time on these, which I always do, trying to perfect them, then just making them worse. It didn't help that I promised myself that since I was challenging myself to art fight in the first place, I may as well be challenging myself to use more layers too, because that's what I struggle with. I tend to just do everything on 1 layer, 2 layers, maybe 5 if I'm feeling a little frisky. And then at the very end, I'll add several while I'm like mixing effects and stuff like that. But this time I challenged myself to use a layer for each element just to get used to having a lot of them and navigating them. And I remember that becoming absolutely maddening. At this time, I really wanted tacos, so I also gave Scrabble a taco. So here's those panels. It's Hobart, Tasmania, Mexico City, somewhere in Japan, I guess, presumably, maybe, who knows. Okay, so I forgot to record the first part of this one, but this is a friendly fire to artist Local Kate, whose world building and characters I just fell head over heels in love with. This is General Burkhart and Sarah Flint. It seems to be an absolutely unhinged power couple, living in Local Kate's time-bound universe, which I dug through what felt like every link possible looking for information on this because yummy yummy. It's like militarized retro-futuristic Texas. You know I'm all about that. I actually wanted to draw something else with the characters, but while I was looking for refs, I saw this magazine, Men in Belted Sweaters, and I had to hyperfixate on that for a little while. And I also put that little picture of the magazine in the corner for reference on the actual piece before I uploaded it. They're so cute. I love these two. I had a lot of fun doing this. It's obviously not perfect. These proportions, come on. Okay, so this was Regis, and I really, really, really love Regis. I love Couch's art of him. That's Couch, the letter Z, Couch said. And I wanted to make something nice. But already I just started losing it, man. Look at that. Look at that. We're like 19 hours in. We're not even counting the time spent looking at references and stuff. No, I liked the hair. I was mostly having fun with the hair here, I think you could tell. I liked the initial concept, but the execution was not there. I knew what I wanted, but I just could not get it for some reason. I liked each separate half of this drawing, but I just couldn't pull it together. And looking back, what even is that little heart snitch thing he's holding? What was the point of that? What was that for? I don't know. I just went and ate dinner after that. Stopped just in the middle of it, and I went and drew the other Local Kate thing too. This one is Burkhart and Flanagan, but also this fabulous little cutie named General Finch. He's an avid barbecuer. Oh, and the birthday boy. She's a mutant fish horse that General Finch bioengineered as a 40th birthday present for Burkhart. The idea for this was normal family barbecue, in which they're all gathered around the grill and suddenly turn, and one of their presumably numerous enemies is suddenly left a grotesque gift, a kebab, a shish kebab, skewered on the head of our precious birthday boy. I don't know what I was on. I don't know. She liked it, so it's okay. And I tried to salvage the Regis painting because the time was getting real short. By the way, the time coding had to roll over at 24 hours, and that's dumb. So that's what happened there. But yeah, here's how it turned out. Kind of wish I put the black haze, water stuff, whatever, all over it and made the center totally black. I think that would have looked so much better. I have no idea what I was going for with this. Alright, here, this is Mercury, Fruit Shrine's character. I was pretty tired, so I started reverting to my comfort zone style. But this is a good character to use it on, I think. As long as you don't zoom in and look super close, it looks alright. That TV filter came kind of a crutch to hide the lack of detail as the day went on, though. This is Fruit Shrine's character too, Galatea. I really like this first pose, but it wasn't really what I wanted for this character. But once the pose was okay, I kind of just phoned it in from there, I'm gonna be real. Well, not as bad as this next one. Victorian, if you see this, I'm sorry. I love your character hygiene, and I wanted to do something nice. But I only had around 20 minutes. And I knew the site would start crashing soon, so I tried to do it in 15. Bro, I was on the edge here. I didn't even remember one of the defining features of this character's aesthetic, but I realized in the absolute nick of time. Only to realize after that, I forgot the scales completely, but it was too late. The site stopped functioning and whatever happened would happen. And then it uploaded. And a few minutes later, Artfight was over, and I went to bed.